Hello, I'm Dr. Mansoor. I'm in Channa, Qaid-e-Aam, University of Engineering, Science and Technology, Pakistan. Today, I have come to deal my talk on human emotional and cognitive development. I would like to tell you about cognitive development first, that start with the Jean Piaget theory. Jean Piaget is the pioneer in the study of developmental psychology, and he introduced a stage theory of cognitive development that lead to a better understanding of children's thought processes. He proposed a theory consisting of 4 stages of cognitive development. Number 1, cognition. All the mental activities associated with thinking, knowing, and remembering. Children, mostly it has been observed that children do think differently as compared to the adult. If we find out the second part, that is schemas. Schemas are the concepts or mental frameworks that people use to organize and interpret information, sometimes called schemes, a person's picture of the world. And third is assimilation. This assimilation is going to interpret a new experience within the context of existing schemes. The new experience is similar to other previous experiences. Accommodation. Adapting current schemes to incorporate new information is to be called accommodation. The new experience is so novel, the person's schemata must be changed to accommodate it. Besides these 4 stages, there are even sensory motor stage. In Piaget's theory, this stage is defined as that start from the birth and remain up to 2 years of age, during which infants learn about the world through sensory impressions and motor activities. Children learn objects permanence. Pre-operation stage. In Piaget's theory, this stage, it is mentioned that this stage starts from the age of 2 and lasts up to the 7 years old, and during which a child learns to use language but cannot yet think logically. However, egocentrism in Piaget's theory, it is defined that the inability of the pre-operation child to take another person's point of view or to understand that symbols can represent other objects. Concrete operational stage. This start from the age of 6 and last up to the 11 years old, during which children gain the mental skills that let them think logically about concrete events. They learn conservation. What is conservation? Conservation is the principle given by the Piaget, believed to be part of concrete operational reasoning, that properties such as mass, volume, and number remain the same, despite changes in the forms of the object. Look at the example. A baby is given are presented 2 glasses of the milk, equally filled and same in size. But there is another longer size glass, but narrower, that is narrower, is also put at the table. When the one glass of the milk is poured down into the narrower glass, but the bigger glass, the baby chooses the bigger one instead of that. This is conservation method. After that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about formal operational stage. In Piaget's theory, the stage of cognitive development, this start actually from the age of 12, during which people begin to think logically about abstract concept and form strategies, different strategies, various strategies about things they may not have experienced. They can solve hypothetical problems. Means this age start when they do solve the problems with their reasons, with their logic, with their hypothesis. So, well, If we do follow this theory of gene Piaget, cognitive development can be occurred within the children, infants, and up to the school and college level children. Now, if I turn towards the emotional development, what is emotions? Expressing emotion is the language of person's mental stage of being. They are tied to person's internal physical and external social sensory feelings. Why do people feel emotions? Modern research suggests that emotions are useful because they help people adapt to their environment. For example, you are walking down a dark street late one night. You become frightened. How does this affect your behavior? This fear is adaptive because it allows you to organize your behavior around an important goal, avoiding danger. Moving towards basic emotions, we see joy, anger, irritation, surprise, interest, disgust, distress, sadness, and fear all are classified as basic emotions. Basic emotions are experienced by people worldwide, and each consists of three elements. If I say number one, a subjective feeling, a physiological change, and overt behavior. For example, you wake to the sound of a thunderstorm when and then discover your roommate took your umbrella. Subjectively, you might be angry. Physiologically, your heart might be beating faster, and overtly, you might be squalling. Facial expression. Do facial expression accurately reflects infants' emotional state? I do say yes. Researchers have also shown that infants, adults, and adults even worldwide express basic emotion in the same way. Humans have universal emotional expression, which suggests that we are biologically programmed to express emotions in a specific way. How can we tell whether infants understand the emotions expressed in a face? The best evidence of this is that infants often match their own emotions to other people's emotions. When happy mothers smile and talk in pleasant ways, infants express happiness themselves. When mothers are angry or sad, infants become distressed. Display rule play the vital role in this regard. Display rule in which we can say a social groups informal norms about when, where, and how much one should show emotions, and when and where display of emotions should be suppressed or masked by display of other emotions through social motive, using verbal or facial display rule to protect someone else's feelings. Self-protective motive is that when we use verbal or facial display rule to protect their own feelings. For example, children in Pakistan learn that they are supposed to express happiness or gratitude when they receive a gift from grandmother or any elderly person. This all lead to the attachment. What is attachment? Attachment is an enduring emotional connection, a close emotional bond that is person specific and is enduring across time and space. Infants show their attachment through proximity seeking behavior, meaning infants and adults like to be near those we are attached. Actions such as approaching, following, and climbing into the lake demonstrate the need to be physically close, as well as contact, maintaining behavior such as clinging, resisting being put down, all are evidence of attachment. What is attachment? The emotional tie with an other person shown by seeking closeness to the caregiver, ensuring distress and separation. Body contact, familiarity, and responsiveness all contribute to attachment. I would like to tell you that Harry Harlow, who did research with infant monkeys on how body contact relates to attachment. The monkeys had a had to choose between clothed mother or a wire mother that provided food. The research showed that the monkeys spend most of their time by the clothed mother. This shows the familiarity, a sense of contentment with that which is already known. Infants are also familiar with their parents and caregivers. Conrad Loren is also known as a researcher who focus on critical attachment periods in baby birds, a concept called imprinting. Goslings are imprinted to follow the first large moving object they see. What is imprinting? The process by which certain animals form attachment during critical period early in life. So, ladies and gentlemen, responsive parents are aware of what their children are doing. However, unresponsive parents ignore the children, helping only when they want to. So securely or unsecurely attached. If I say children will explore the environment when primary caregiver is present. Insecurely attached, children will appear distressed and cry when caregiver leave, will killing to them when they return. Effects of attachment, I would like to tell you in the end of this session, there are various effects of the attachment. Secure attachment predicts social competence. Deprivation of attachment is linked to negative outcome. A responsive environment helps most infants recover from attachment disruption. I thank you very much.